tonight's story is a chilling tale featuring a 16-year-old girl named Susie. She lives in a modern home, in a modern town, living her modern life. She's an honor student. She goes to many different clubs. She helps her community. She's not rich. She's not poor. She's modern. Just an everyday girl. But this night, her life is changed forever. See, this night, after just turning 16 a week ago, had a nice party, has a nice life, nice friends, nice family. Perfect. This night, her parents decide to go out. They won't be back till morning. Instead of hiring a babysitter, no, let's let Susie have the house to herself. She's responsible, she's respectable. We'll give her a chance. So 7 o'clock in the evening rolls around. Parents kiss her on the forehead, give her some money for pizza, and tell her no parties. If she needs anything, just call them up and let them know. They leave. And as they pull out of the driveway, Susie looks out the window, and as any 16-year-old girl would do, having the house for the very first time to herself all night long. She pops some popcorn, orders a pizza, and sits down for an all-night B-movie marathon. That's right, the classics. The Fly, The Blob, Psycho, you know the ones. Now Susie, she has this dog. She's had this dog for many a year. This dog and her are inseparable. This dog loves Susie to death. Well, midnight rolls around. The dog and Susie both yawn in tandem, and they decide it's time for bed. Like I said, she's just a modern, responsible 16-year-old. She brushes her teeth after putting up the popcorn bowl and putting away the pizza. Gets into her nightgown, and she's had this routine before she goes to bed for the past many years. Her dog sleeps under her bed. And every night, the dog would find its normal spot. And she would lay in bed, lay her arm to the side. The dog would rub its head up against her hand, give it a kiss, and she falls fast asleep. Safe, sound. Well, this night was no different than the rest. The routine went without a hitch, and to sleep she went. About an hour goes by, about 1 o'clock in the morning. She wakes up. She knows her house back in front, so she doesn't turn on any lights like usual. She walks through the house to grab a glass of water. As she's walking back to her room, she passes the bathroom, and she smells something. Now her house, being modern like everyone else's, is not completely unsusceptible to sewer problems. And her house has had problems in the past with sewage, so she pays it no mind. She hears dripping, ignores it, and goes back to bed. She lays down, puts her hand next to the bed, The dog licks it. She goes back to sleep. 45 minutes later, she wakes up. The smell has gotten worse and the drips have gotten louder. Once again, she gets up, doesn't turn on any lights in the house. She figures her parents will be home in the morning. They can take care of this problem. She closes the bathroom door, pays it no mind, and goes back to bed. Once again, she puts her hand down. The dog kisses her hand, and she falls back to sleep. Morning comes, and her parents come back home about 6 in the morning. Her parents go to the house. Her mom turns on the light and opens the bathroom door. And as soon as she turns the light on in the restroom, she drops to her knee and screams in terror. This wakes Susie up. Frightened, she runs to see what her mom's screaming about. And as she peers into the bathroom, to her fright and terror, she sees in the bathtub, hanging above it, her dog, skinned, dripping blood in the bathtub. The stench. Oh, the stench. Shocked, confused, Susie runs back into her room and looks under her bed where her dog should lay, and in its place finds a note which reads, "Dogs are not the only things with tongues. Sweet dreams, Susie."